no less than Miss Erica Joy Santos!
Mabuhay! Welcome everybody. Thank you so much. I know that your schedule is very busy as we have our Miss Universe Cosmo leaving today, if I'm not mistaken. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each one of you. So yeah, welcome to the media conference of the Mrs. Philippines 2025.
The Mrs. Philippines organization will go to search for the rightful winner this year, for 2021.
Siyempre, the number one is the very deserving one. Hindi porket maganda yun agad yung panalo. Siyempre, of course, the physical attributes are like big points yan eh. Pero ang tinitingnan for me kasi, if I were to choose or be one of the judges of the Mrs. Philippines 2025, ang gusto ko malaman kung anong laman ng puso nila. Because that's one thing that separates Mrs. Philippines, like with me, our winning team in the Mrs. Philippines. What we really aim for is makapagbalik in the whole nation, if I may say. Mrs. Philippines 2023 has given us the opportunity to be able to really help a lot of people. Kasi nung ako, just the ordinary me, I'm only helping those that I can reach out. With Mrs. Philippines kasi, we want someone to step in, to take over the crown na may mabuting puso.
Oh,
para sa
okay.
pagkakapwa-tao.
Okay, parkour lang may isang follow-up question. And correct me if I'm wrong, I heard during your video interview na parang if you have your way, parang ayaw mong mag-compete internationally kung susunod na winner. Tama ba?
Kasi Tito Nolly, when I went to Dubai, I spent like, dapat ko ba ito sabihin, more than like millions of pesos when I went there together with my glam team. So even if it's 500,000 pesos lang or 300,000, I'd rather put that to charity. Kasi once that you get there, pagka panalo mo, pag uwi mo, what's next for you? So we'd rather, on behalf of the Mrs. Philippines organization under the Mastermind Universe Incorporated, which I would like to acknowledge the presence of Jeffrey Soliman and Therese Poblador. Sorry that Brian Franco won't be here today because of some issues, but we'd rather, just to continue answering your question, we'd rather put the funds to the Mrs. Philippines Foundation under the Miss Philippines Foundation muna. And then once that we are well-funded already, yung talagang meron sobra-sobra, why not? We're very open to joining the international stage. But for now, paninindigan muna namin pag-aasikaso natin sa mga kababayan nating mga Pilipino.
Okay, that's very well said.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Salamat.
And more power to Mrs. Philippines.
Thank you po.
Organization. Like we've seen already here, but sa mga viewers natin, since we're live right now, can you share to us your important role here for this organization?
Yung roles and responsibilities, mag-a-apply din kasi sila.
So, I'm J.R. Cayetano. I'm creative and production director. So, when it comes to the word creative, so andun kami sa pagpapaganda, pero hindi sa pagpapaganda. So, parang binibigyan din namin
mga title na ibibigay ng Mrs. Philippines.
We'd like to give the grand winner title as the Mrs. Philippines 2025, and then we would have the first runner-up and the second runner-up. I said yes to a few international pageants a few months back. Kaya lang when we were planning na talaga the concrete plan for the Mrs. Philippines, I decided muna, with the permission of the Mastermind Universe Incorporated, I decided muna not to join the international pageant as of the time being.
So, ano na to? Wala nang subtitle o titles?
Wala, but there might be, but for now, we're just gonna be focusing na lang muna to the solo title of the Mrs. Philippines. Sa totoo lang, Attorney Ton, mas gusto ko yung title kong Mrs. Philippines kaysa sa Woman of the Universe eh. No offense meant, but it's more privileged and honor to carry that title with me.
Okay na ba ang dispute ng Mrs. Philippines doon sa Mrs. Heritage?
Wow!
Sabi ko controversial, sabi mo.
It is very
Go
controversial.
America.
Meron pa isa.
I know, kasi I'd like to see the sense of it. If, of course, pagtatanggol ko yung aking mga queen sisters. Number one, if somebody already won the title in the in the main pageant, which is the Mrs. Philippines, nakuha na, lumaban na abroad, nagbayad ng registration and everything that has to be paid. Hindi nanalo. I don't think that there is something to be dethroned with that. Kasi finulfill niya yung duties niya eh, as Mrs. Philippines Heritage International, na-fulfill niya yon. Hindi naman ito, nag-resign siya, she went to compete abroad. The dethronement must be coming from the Mrs. Philippines organization para sa kanya. It shouldn't be coming from any other, pageant, I don't know what you call that, pageant company or whatever. Because nailaban na to eh, natalo na, hindi naman nag-uwi ng corona, so wala tayong dapat i-dethrone. Just to clarify that. But I'm willing to answer that in any legal matter that it may cost me. It's fine. I'm willing to face that. Kasi hindi naman namin ilalaban kung wala kami sa katwiran. Kung mali kami, then we would accept the mistake.
Ibabalik niyo ba ang title or ibinalik niyo na?
We have not. We have not.
Are you gonna keep the title?
We're gonna keep Fesa Ligumba would be keeping her title. That's one thing. But
After the coronation?
After the coronation of the Mrs. Philippines 2025,
Yes.
we will never use the title anymore. But with Fe, title niya yun eh. Huwag natin itanggalin sa isang tao na natituluhan sa stage. Yung title niya na nilaban naman niya sa ibang bansa, hindi na nga siya nanalo, huwag natin siya i-dethrone. Unless the Mrs. Philippines organization and Mastermind Universe would tell me to dethrone her for just cause, then I will. Pero hanggat wala, then she should keep it.
But are you willing to talk to the person involved?
Of course, I would be willing to talk to the person in charge, but I'd like the legal counsel of both parties to be present as well.
Ang galing. Isa pa, controversial. Sorry, isa pa. How's Garrett? Kasi the last time I talked to him, he told me hindi siya nagbigay ng go signal sa Mrs. Philippines.
Okay, let me just clarify this so everybody would understand. Mrs. Philippines, as an organization, as a pageant, as an incorporation, has been sold to Mastermind Universe Incorporated. Nabili to from Inay Garrett. Inay Garrett, to my heart, he's very close to me, mahal na mahal ko siya, and I'm very grateful and thankful of everything that he did for all of us. But the Mastermind Universe Incorporated has already bought the rights and everything about the Mrs. Philippines organization, so they own it now. For whatever go signal that he's saying, he can call me, but he's not replying to any of us. I'm very open to talking to him. I love him. I hope he still feels the same way for me.
Lahat kanya. Kausap ko siya lagi. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Don.
We're launching our branding. How different would this be from the previous edition and for the other Mrs. pageants, except for those na hindi na kayo sasali sa international na?
Ang gusto ko sinabi mangyari with the Mrs. Philippines, when I was talking to Joyce Villa, Mrs. Philippines Asia, ang pinag-uusapan namin kasi is that we have something na we expected with the Mrs. Philippines 2023. Hindi kami nagre-reklamo na hindi namin siya nakuha, pero kung ano yung mga pwedeng i-improve from that pageant, we will do it here. And we want lahat ng nanay, mga ilaw ng tahanan to experience yung talagang pageant. Pwede, yung pageant ng pang-Miss, let's say Miss Universe, it's not gonna be as grand as Miss Universe, but it's gonna be something that's really big for a Mrs. pageant. Na kasi there is also a part of the program during our pageant week in March 2025. I cannot give the exact dates yet. Meron kasi kami mga part doon na hindi yan yung mag-check-in sa hotel, pagdating sa hotel, rehearsal. No, we're gonna have, we have grooming, we have makeup, makeover, hair and, whatever makeover that they would have. And we would be doing charity works for the senior citizens that were abandoned. And we have also lined up a visit to the children with disability in Pampanga. So, it is something na kasi, kung hindi manalo yung ibang kandidata, at least they get to experience paano ba mag-outreach program, paano ba talaga mag-community service. It's more of the women empowerment na nakikita ko kasi through the means of doing kung ano yung makakatulong sa ibang tao.
Is there prizes for the winners?
Yes, the prizes for the winners, what I'm really very certain of is for the grand winner, which is 150,000 worth of cash. There's gonna be 150,000. Hindi ko masabi yung first and second runner-up kasi hindi ko alam yung mismong ball figure, but it's not gonna be less than 50,000. It's more.
And for the last question, what 3 qualities are you looking for the next Mrs. Philippines?
Exemplary motherhood or partnership with a partner kasi pwedeng walang anak. Of course, the intelligence, the brains should be there. And yung physicality, of course, we would have to consider that na hindi pinapabayaan yung sarili. Because we want to see that all of these mothers, all of these wives, yung meron pa rin sila. Meron pa rin yung pag-aalaga nila sa sarili nila. We'd like to see that and we'd like them to influence other women, mothers and wives out there to be doing the same thing.
Just to clarify, parang nabanggit mo kanina that you would not be accepting married lady or Mrs. women that doesn't have children. Tama ba ako?
No. We would accept, we accept married women, may anak or wala. Wag lang yung single na walang anak.
Single na
Single mother, of course,
So
kahit hindi kasal.
That's miss na yan eh.
Oo. So single mother, kasal or hindi, can join.
Okay.
Wife, of course, kasal yan, kahit walang anak.
Paano pag walang kasal? Okay lang.
Live-in lang,
Yeah.
tas walang anak.
Di may anak naman.
Yes.
Yes.
That's considerably a cohabitating relationship, or hindi lang talaga sila married. We still welcome them. They're single mothers to consider. So yeah.
Thank you and good luck and congratulations po.
What is the competition format for this year, or for under your leadership? Have you thought about the format, how it's gonna be?
Top 20.
Or do we have like an eating out?
I think I would have to give the microphone to our production director.
Right. Sure. Yeah, your competition format, have you thought about it?
Napag-usapan naman na po namin yan, pero about doon sa... Kasi depende rin po sa bilang kung ilang candidates eh. So, siguro kung may target kasi kami na candidates, so siguro kung ma-reach namin yon, so siguro magbagsakan kami ng top 20, then 10, then 5. Siguro po ganun. Pero kasi as of now, nakafocus po kami ngayon sa sa mga charity works pa namin na gagawin pa.
Right about now, just to give you an update, we have 17 beautiful candidates already waiting for the competition. We are targeting 50 in total. Kung magiging 100, why not? Pero kung hindi, okay lang din. But we're targeting 50 candidates to be joining. And we also have our provincial directors or regional director set in place. And by next month, we would be flying to Mindanao and Visayas to be negotiating with our directors right there kung magpapapageant sila or we're just going to be doing the screening.
Okay, may screening. Alright, tapos po, the winner, what is her main responsibility? Or what is her main cause?
Of course, the winner, ako naman talaga bilang presidente ng Mrs. Philippines, wala akong ibang hinihiling kung hindi ibalik yung pabor papunta sa pakikipagkapwa-tao. It's something that's very like if I can only show you my heart, it's something that I really want to happen. Kasi ang hirap-hirap na mabuhay ngayon. Everything is just very so expensive. And what I really want to happen is yung mga maliliit na tulong na pwede namin maibigay, gampanan ni Mrs. Philippines 2025 para maipagpatuloy na niya kung ano yung mga nasimulan na namin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mga Mrs. Pageant na ngayon, na of course, natatag siya as, ko kailangan, I have money to support my journey in the competition, in the pageant to. So, kaming mga pageant media, and of course, sa mga pageant din, ng mga pageant fans, so, why pageant fans and pageant media should also give focus dito sa bagong Mrs. Philippines?
The question is why? There's a lot that you need to really watch out for with the Mrs. Philippines. Kasi ito yung makabagong Mrs. Pageant. I've seen all of the pageants and even competed abroad in the international pageant na parang, I mean no offense to anybody, but when I joined, parang, yun na yun? That was my reaction after. And I don't want it to be the same reaction as the other candidates who would be joining the Mrs. Philippines pageant. Ang lagi kong sinasabi, the Mrs. Philippines pageant, with a vision that I have, with a vision na, kasi gano'n naman kung ano yung gusto mong maranasan, na hindi mo naranasan, might as well iparanas mo sa iba. Ako nga gusto kong sumali sa the Mrs. Philippines 2025 kung pwede lang. Actually, nagbibiroan kami ng mga co-queens ko that they would like to join as well. Kasi yung plano namin, in as much as I really want to tell you about it, mas gusto kong abangan nyo sila. Kasi kung sinasabi na pasabog, siguro nga po, isang malaking pasabog na Mrs. Philippines 2025. Gusto namin linisin lahat na naging problema in the past from the 2023 pageant. I'm not sure if everybody is familiar with that, but yes, merong issues. We want that cleaned. We want it smooth. We want to transition in something big and something better for this Mrs. Pageant.
Afternoon. My question, I'm from Pep. My question is, ang Miss Universe ko kasi ngayon naging open na sa mga trans, sa mga married women and trans women. Ang Mrs. Philippines po ba, hindi ko ba tayo mag-open sa mga trans woman na may mga anak legally at tumatayo po talagang mabuting ina sa kanilang mga anak?
Yeah, yung parang adopted naman.
Legally.
It is something that I'm open to any options with the Mrs. Philippines, but it's something that I have not discussed yet with the whole organization. Kasi hindi ko yung hihindian. For me, hindi ko yung hihindian. But we would have to study and review everything, yung cause and effect or whatever there may be nakasama, nakaakibat niyan before we decide on that, because I have yet to speak with the upper management of the Mrs. Philippines organization, yung mga owners pertaining to that. But I would love to get back to you on it.
Pero kayo, what is your personal opinion po na binuksan na nga po yung Miss Universe sa mga trans women and married?
Yeah, I admire the inclusivity of all the pageants. But my personal opinion I wouldn't want to offend anybody. Kung ako ang sasali sa pageant, and because somebody actually offered me Miss Universe, to join the Miss Universe. Ako pala mukha ko, tinanggihan ko siya. Kasi, I'd like to categorize myself sa Mrs. Pageant. And I'm in complete and full respect sa lahat ng single women to be categorized in the Miss Pageant. Dito naman this is only my personal perception. Hindi ko sinasabi na dapat i-apply ito sa lahat. But that's only my opinion na kung Mrs. ako, ang sinasabi ko po kung Mrs. na ako, sa Mrs. Pageant ako. Kung sa Miss, then we give it to the Miss. The trans women kasi with the Miss pageantry, well, I am very happy that they are joining in that pageant. And I reserve not to really comment about it because it's something that I never thought of. I have so many gay friends and I love all of them, but it's a topic that we never opened kasi. So maybe I can park that question for now and answer you later.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Kasi yun naman talaga yung totoo. Kung sino may pera, yun ang nananalo sa pageant. No, I'm just saying that's the truth.
I'm sorry, what is it? Kung sino yung may pera,
yun yung nananalo sa mga pageant. Let's face it. Let's just be direct.
Hindi po ako nagbayad.
I know. No, I'm just saying. Okay. So, and I also appreciate you set the record straight about yung sa trans women in joining. I love your opinion. It's straightforward, and for me, I'm not judging you about that. I'm gay, but I'm not judging you about that. But anyway, it's just like a comment. For me, and this is my question. So, ano yung message mo dun sa mga babae na meron ding anak nung kagaya nung sa'yo?
Una sa lahat, what I want to tell the mothers or mga kababaihan na merong anak that has been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder is that saludo ako sa inyo. Saludo ako sa inyong lahat. Saludo ako sa ating lahat. Dahil hindi biro ang magkaroon ng anak na may kondisyon na autism. At the autism kasi, it's in different levels. Maswerte pa ako kasi my son Evo was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder level 2, borderline. Borderline siya ng spectrum. So he's a high-functioning individual. Unlike nung iba na nasa loob ng spectrum kasi, sila yung mga hindi nagsasalita, hindi nakakabasa. Pag tinapatan nyo ng camera, hindi yan titingin. Ayaw magpa-picture. The mannerism is there. So, to all of the mothers out there who's taking care and raising good children who were angels sent by God above, pakatatag pa kayo, habaan natin ang ating pasensya and fill our children with all the love, care, and support that we can give them. So someday, let's pray that this autism would be ruled out of our children, na sana, as well, to everybody, na matanggap lahat ng tao ang kondisyon ng mga batang ito. Salamat.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gilbert.
So maraming salamat po sa pagpunta sa aming media conference. So sana po hanggang coronation night, hindi lang hanggang coronation night, hanggang tumatakbo ang Mrs. Philippines, sana po nandyan pa rin kayo. Maraming salamat po.
Basta invited pupunta. Walang gate crusher dito.
On behalf of Mastermind Entertainment and Mastermind Universe, we'd like to thank everybody for coming over. And we'd also like to let you know that we're going to have a Mrs. Philippines gala.
Wow!
So we'll be having 50 stunning muses. And the exact date we don't have it. It's not yet final. We'll be announcing it soon. And maybe we can all invite you also to the press launch for Mrs. Philippines.
Mga madam talaga yung nandun. Literal na mga madam. Ay!
Pwede. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone. As part of the organization, we'll continue to give a meaningful marketing, and then we'll continue to give a meaningful stories to our page until the end of the Mrs. Philippines next year. Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, from our Mrs. Philippines 2023.
I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of the press who are here. At I won't be able to promise, but I'd like also na kung sino yung mga mukhang nakita ko dito, kayo yung lagi namin maging kasama sa bawat programa hanggang sa mag-coronation night on the Mrs. Philippines 2025. Maraming salamat sa pagpunta. And para sa lahat ng mga nanay, mga asawa na nasa bahay, we'd like to give light para sa lahat ng mga ilaw ng tahanan na hindi tayo limitado sa trabahong bahay lang. So join the Mrs. Philippines 2025 and be one of us. Thank you.
One more. Yan, ganda.